We are excited to introduce the brand new Anovite Go app. And in this video, we'll provide you a quick overview of how to use the application, as well as some of the best practices of things you should be doing on a daily basis. We're going to start in this app by showing you and highlighting some of the features that are part of the tools section. As you can see, there's an entire library of different videos, different social media images, PDFs, training content, as well as a whole bunch of new features that support our sampling program. Now let's go through, and I just want to quickly highlight how content is structured and how you go about finding content that you're looking for. You'll notice that within each category there will be up to 10 videos, in this case in the video category, up to 10 assets in this section. When I click on the See All button, what that will do is that's going to break out and show me all of the videos that are part of that section. I can come up to the Filter button at the very top right. When I tap on Filter, I can come down and select what I'm looking for. In this case, I'll select Products. This will then show me the product videos that are inside of the app. Additionally, we also have a feature at the very top of the app. You'll notice the search feature. The search feature allows you to be able to search for a specific product. So if I was to type in Limu Z6 and I click search, this would show me the different videos, the different PDFs, images, sample products that are all part of the app. One other thing I just want to quickly highlight is that there's banners that will be up here at the very top of the app that from time to time will change out. So this is a fantastic way for you to stay connected to new content, new features, new products, important announcements. One other thing we want to make sure you're aware of is a feature that we call pull to refresh. The pull to refresh feature, basically all you do is you simply pull down on the screen. You'll see the little pull to refresh prompt. You let go, and then that will refresh the content to ensure that you have the updated, most accurate information as it relates to the different PDFs, videos. If there's anything new or updated, that will refresh the app, ensuring you have access to the latest content. Now, let's go through the process of showing you how simple it is to be able to share content from within the app. So I'm going to go through the process now of sharing a video. So all I have to do is select the video I want to share. You'll notice that on this page, there's a couple things I want to quickly highlight. You can view the video if you're new and you want to just click on, if it's a new item, you can click on the play button and watch the video. You can also use this favorite button. If this is an item that you use frequently, select the favorite button, and what that will do is that will then highlight it, and then that will now be an asset that shows up here in the in the favorite section rather. So that's a way that you can kind of save yourself time, make you more efficient with your time, and so make sure to spend the time to favorite the assets, the videos, the PDFs that you use the most. Now let's go through the process of sharing this video. So I want to go through and select, again, I'm going to come over here and select the video I want to share. What this will do is this allows me to be able to share in any of these share methods down here. I can choose to email, send through text message, I can share through social media, I can copy the link, or I can download the video to reside within the application. The download feature basically allows you to download the asset to reside within the app. So whether it's a video, an audio podcast, or a PDF, it makes it so that you can view that item while being offline. So if I'm on an airplane, if I download a training video or an audio, I can listen to it while offline. Or if you're hosting a meeting in your home, for example, and you wanted to play this video, you could download it first and not have to rely on the internet. The copy link feature allows you to copy the link. What that does is that now is a copy to my clipboard, and I can leave the application through like Facebook Messenger or direct message through Instagram, and I can share that asset through that share method. Now keep in mind when I do that, I won't have trackability, and one of the great features within the application is the ability for you to know when your contact clicks on the content as well as what percentage of the video they watched. In order to take advantage of that feature, you need to share the asset through either email or text message from the platform. Let's go through the process of texting the video. So if I select text message, what that's going to do is it's going to pull up all my contacts that are on my device. So I can come down and I can either choose to sync all of my contacts from the phone, or I can select them individually. I'm going to go through that right now and just select the person I'm going to send this to. I'm just going to send it to myself. It selects the name of the individual, and what this will now do is populate the text. Now you'll notice that this will bring through a suggested script. Now I can certainly personalize this. Hey, this is the video I told you I was going to share, and then I'm going to send it. So now that I've sent that, This is now going to tell me it was successfully shared, and now the text message comes in. So this is what the experience is like for a contact that receives a text message from you. They receive the text, they click on the link to view it. Now you'll notice that instantly I will receive a notification letting me know that that person clicked on the link and they're now going to engage in the content. In addition to that notification, we will track when they actually push play, and we'll let you know what percentage of the video they watched. Additionally, we'll also tell you if they click on any of the links below the video. They can click to join Anovite, they can click the order button. All of this information is tracked and provided to you. I'm going to quickly show you where that's found in the application right now. So that's how simple it is, guys, to be able to share from the application. Literally in 3 taps, I was able to select the asset, select the contact, and send a text. It's very simple, very easy, and intuitive to find and share content. Now I'm going to go through the process of showing you how to use what we call the activity feed. The feed is right down here, and this is a very important part of the app. We want to make sure that you're using this on a daily basis. Basically what this does is this shows you a history of all of the shares and if and when a contact has viewed what I've shared with them. So for example, you'll notice that I shared the Experience a New You video. I sent it to Michelle via text message. You'll notice that I have this first notification right there that lets me know she clicked on the link. I can also see that she, in this case, watched 95% of the video. Additionally, I can also see that she clicked the order button all in that sequence, okay? So now if I swipe over from right to left and I drag the screen over, I can actually see the date and time that that activity occurred, okay? So that's a quick tip on using the activity feed to keep track of in order of when I've shared content and if and when contacts have engaged in the content. One other tip while I'm on this page is I can swipe over from left to right to basically mark this contact with a reminder. Those reminders live up here in the reminder folder. And after I've selected or after I've followed up with the person that I've shared this to, I can flag this as done, and then she's going to fly off the screen. So this is a fantastic way. We make it easy for you to be able to share content effectively, and we also help you with the important step of following up. Also, in this section of the app, this is a place where you'll receive from time to time important announcements from corporate, where we'll send you important notifications to join calls, reminders of promotions, and those types of things. Those will be found here in your activity feed. All right, you can also, within this section, in the reminder section, you can also set your own alerts. If you tap on that alarm clock, that allows you to set yourself a reminder within the application as well. Now with that said, I now want to quickly highlight how to share samples effectively from the app. So we're going to scroll down to this section down here in the app, and you'll notice that there is a variety of share methods within the application in regards to using samples. Now samples are always going to be marketed as a free sample, just cover the shipping and handling. Okay, so and you'll notice now inside of this there's some new features that will be new to you. This right here where it says send a product sample is where you as an associate are going to pay for and send the sample to a contact. And in that case, you'll cover the cost of shipping to send it to that person. You will also have the ability through what we call your sample websites. There's one for both Limu Z6 as well as the Anovite skincare line. You'll be able to share a sample website and encourage your potential customer to cover the shipping and handling to try the product. So in that case, they pay to try the sample. And then the third and final way is you can turn on what we call hand-delivered or given in-person samples, and you can turn on the automated email sequences that will go to those individuals. So let's go through the process now of sharing samples and how you go about doing that here within the application. One way that you can create a bunch of activity, by the way, as it relates to sharing samples is through the use of sharing a social media post with the offer of a free sample. We have these right up here that'll support not only the Limu Z6 product, but also the skincare products. So if I select this one, in this case, this is an offer that's saying, hey, do you like free stuff? And in this case, I'm going to offer this onto my Facebook page. So if I come down here to where it says social, I can tap social. What this is going to do is this is going to prompt me to write a unique message. So again, the more real, the more raw, the more authentic you are when it comes to sharing this post, the more effective it will be. But you'll also notice that we've written for you an example message. And if you want to use that, you can tap on the use example message and that will then populate up here. What we force you to do, however, is we won't let you go to the next step and just select copy. It'll actually give you a little error message letting you know that you have to modify this by at least 10%. So you can either do that by deleting or adding content. So I'm going to delete a little bit of this content and say I'm giving away I'm giving away 3 free samples. Comment below if you want one. So okay, so now if you want one. So now I've personalized it, I've made it my own, and I'm encouraging people to comment if they want one. So I selected copy. This will now take me to the next step. It's now been copied to my clipboard, so I can paste it. I then select the social media network that I want to share this to. So I'm going to share it to Facebook in this case, but all of your social media networks will show up here. Messenger, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Facebook and Instagram are both great places to be able to share samples. So I select that because I've already written my caption. Now that the image is there, all I have to do is select paste, and now my caption's there and I'm ready to go. At that point, I just select the next button, and then I can share it to Facebook, and now that will post. So now that's a great way to create a whole bunch of activity and engagement with people reaching out to you, wanting to learn more or to try a sample. Now, let's go through the process of sending a sample. In this case, I'm going to share with you how to send a sample right here through the app in this section. In this case, I'm going to share the Limu Z6 sample. All I do is select the sample, and I want to just quickly highlight what the experience is like for that individual that receives this sample. You'll notice as I click the preview button, this preview button shows that this is a beautifully designed mailer that is in the form of a trifold that has information about the product, some features and benefits, how to actually make the product, when to use it. All of that's included here. Additionally, there's also a letter on the inside. You can actually preview what that letter looks like. So if I click the preview button, that's actually going to show that there's going to be a letter that's customized to the person receiving it from you with your contact information is also included inside of each letter or inside of each sample that's sent out. You will also see that there's a way that you can preview the automated emails that will go out to those people that are receiving the sample. So if I click on this, if I click on preview, what that will do is it will show you that these emails are sent first when it's ordered, the second email goes out when the order is shipped, and then the third one gets delivered. There's actually 4 and 5 emails that go out after it's been delivered. On the day it's delivered, that will then trigger these last sequence to go out. And you will also receive a notification when that person receives the sample in their mailbox. We'll actually send you a message letting you know that that person received their sample. Now let's quickly click on one of these. I want to just show you what they're like. So in this case, I'm going to click on that one, and you'll see that there's 2 lines of communication that are happening as part of this campaign. First is this one that's being sent to the recipient on the day the sample shipped. So if I click on that, I can actually preview what that looks like, and it's, hey, address to the contact, hey, good news, your sample's been shipped, all of the information, a link to my website, and a little video for them to watch. You can also see the reminders that are sent to you, the person that's sending the sample to that person. So if I click on that, you can see that this is now, in this case, reminding me to send this person a text message and what's called the text message number 2 that's inside of your app. So when you're prompted to do that, all you have to do is go here inside of the app, and you'll notice that those text message follow-up texts are right there. So I could go through the process of selecting text message number 2. You can see they're listed here, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and so on. So you simply select the item that you need to text. You come down to text message. You send that out to the contact that's receiving it. So I could just select the person I'm going to send it to. Select that person, and that's going to automatically populate that text message to that person. So we make it very simple, very duplicatable to do that. Now, let's finish the process of actually sending the sample. So if I go through the process now of sending the sample, I'm going to go through and click send. Now, there's a couple of things I want to point out that are part of this screen. You'll notice the little bubble that's up here at the very top right. Those are where your credits will be listed. So from time to time, you might be awarded credits from corporate, and those credits will be listed here in this little bubble. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to select the recipient. So all I have to do is click Add Recipient. Now, on this page, there's a couple of things I want to quickly highlight. I can search for that person that I'm looking for. I can also filter this list of contacts on my device by clicking on the filter button. And if you're like me, I have a whole bunch of contacts on my phone where I just simply have a phone number or maybe an email address. But if I wanted to see a list of people where I had both an email and an address, I could click there, come back up to done, and then that will then show me that list. So in this case, I'm going to send this sample to Amy. So I select Amy, I select the address I want to send it to, I verify the address, and then I'm able to then move on to the next step. I can also add as many people as I want right there in this step. If I wanted to add 3, 5, 10 people all at once, that's super easy to do, and we can do that. Then I go to the next step where I review the order. And in this case, I don't have any credit, so I'm going to just enter my credit card details, and then that will go out. So that's how you go about sending a sample to those people. And again, whenever you send a sample from the app, the automated emails and the automated text message reminders will be sent out automatically. Okay. Now let's go through the process of now showing you how you encourage customers or potential customers to pay for the samples. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use one of these websites. Again, you have two different websites here, one for Limu Z6 and one for Anovite Skincare. If I select the Anovite Limu C6 sample, all I do is click on the sample website, and from here you can see I've got a variety of share methods that I can share this to. Email or text, through social media, or copy the link and share it through another application. So in this case, once that person receives that message from you with the link, what this link looks like is this is a personalized website with your contact information on it, beautifully designed with all kinds of details featuring the features and benefits of the product, all about it, and intermittently, they're going to be from time to time offered to try a sample. So again, I'm scrolling through, I'm learning about the ingredients, the features and benefits, and again, I'm going to be offered to try the sample right here. And you'll notice on this, in this case, that I could try the 1-day supply of the product, or I can try the 2-week sample right here. And if they click on either of those links, it'll take them through the process of trying or purchasing that sample. So in this case, I click on the link, and what that will do is that'll now take me to this one-page checkout where they simply enter their name, their address, their credit card details, and then they click order now, and then that sample automatically goes out. You will also be notified when that person finishes their order. The app will send you a notification letting you know that went out, and then those same automated emails will automatically go out to that individual. And again, there's a sample website for not only the Limu Z6 product, but also the skincare line. So that's how simple it is for you to be able to market samples, not only for the ones that you use in the form of credits or which ones you pay for, but also when you encourage people to cover the shipping and handling. Now, another thing I want to just quickly highlight, there's also the hand-delivered samples that are down here that if you hand deliver it to your neighbor or somebody you meet on an airplane or whatever that might be, you can select the campaign you want to share, and then you simply come down to email, and then you can turn on these automated emails, and those reminders will go out to them and to yourself throughout that sample experience. One last thing I want to share with you as it relates to using these sample social posts that are up here. Social media is a fantastic way to create a lot of activity, getting people to reach out to you, wanting to learn more, to try the product. I showed you already the process of sharing this to your personal page, but there's also another way that you can click on this little preview icon right there. If I click on that, what this does is I can come right here and click the download button at the very top right, and I can download this asset to my phone library of images. And that what's nice is you could literally create a collage of images that tell the story of this product. The reason why we allow this is it allows you, if you wanted to create a Facebook or an Instagram story, you could basically download these images that are provided to you, and then you could create your own Facebook or Instagram story where you could offer out samples and through those channels. So we want to encourage you to do both of those. You'll have great success in both of a traditional post as well as a story, and that's the process of how you do that. Now, with that said, I just want to quickly highlight one last feature, and it's what we call My Tools, which is right there. Now, what we do inside of the app is we allow you to record your own videos and bring them into the application so that you can share them. But what's really cool about this is not only can you record a video, but you can add inside of it what we call interactive action links, where you can actually embed in the player itself a call to action where they click on a link to watch a video, or a link to be able to request a sample, whatever it might be. So one tip that I'll share with you is if you wanted to share a link to watch a video, you could come right here, come down to the copy link video of the video right there. Now that I've copied the link, I can now add that to my video. So to do this, because I've already added my own videos down here already, I'm going to come up here to the little plus sign at the top right corner. I select the plus sign, and what that will do is that allows me to now either record a video, just a personal video right now on the go, or I can choose from the videos that I have already on my phone. So in this case, I select the video that I've already recorded. They have to be 3 minutes or in length or shorter in order to be used in the tool. Now that I've recorded the video, I can simply fast forward to the point in the video where I reference what I want them to click on. And now I simply come down to these different actions. Visit this website, watch this video, click on this product to buy it, call me, email me, join our Facebook group page. So in this case, I'm going to add a link. This link right there, I just clicked on the website link. I'm going to now click, drag and drop it to where I want it to go. And now I'm going to add that URL. In this case, it's that video that I already copied from inside the app. And now I paste it, I select done, and now that video is going to be, when they click on that link, they can watch the video. So I'm encouraging them to, hey, take a look and learn more, click this video to watch. I can also come down and click on this little arrow button. That will then allow me to add additional action links down here. So if I fast forward in the video, I then click again over here to where I point and say, hey, click on this link, and this could be a variety of different types of actions. Join our Facebook group page, or if I click on this website link page, if I click there, I also can add a link to my sample website where they could request a sample from me. And that's how simple that is. I can click, drag, and drop that, and now I've got two links, one for a video and one for a sample. And that's just an idea or use case of how you can use this. You will find that you will use this technology not only for prospecting and recruiting purposes, attracting customers, customer acquisition, and bringing on team builders, but you will also use this to train and support your team. Welcome a new person to your team. There's all kinds of use cases that you'll use this. After I create the video, I can select next, and then I can name the video. I'm just going to call this follow up with Adam, and now I'm ready to send that to him. You can also choose your thumbnail. So in this case, I want this to be my thumbnail. I click save, and now that video is going to reside within your application, and now I can share that. That's the video right there, and then I can go through the process of texting it. What's great is the app will track not only did they click the link, what amount of the video did they watch, but it'll also track what links inside of the video player they actually clicked on. So there are some amazing tools and resources that we're excited about. Inside of the app are also a library of training videos that you can get access to. So we want to make sure that you're aware of these and that you're able to watch those for additional support. Now, in the contact section of the app, there's some cool features in here that we want to make sure you're aware of. You'll notice that I have a lot of contacts that are red and blue highlighted. You can swipe on a contact to build a list. A hot contact, swipe left, swipe right for a hot contact, left for a cold contact, and those hot lists are going to live up there in the hot folder. These are all the people that I plan to work with or I'm currently in the process of sharing Anovite with. You can also come up here to this swipe feature right there, and if I swipe there, I can swipe left for a cold lead, right for a hot lead. I can swipe up to skip or down to hide, and that's a really simple way of building and managing a list. You can also select the contact, and on the contact detail page, you can share tools with that contact, turn on an automated drip email, or view their personal activity feed. What videos did they watch, what websites have they clicked on, and so forth. Now, one last section of the app we want to highlight, which is the business section, where there's some links where you can track your product sample orders. You can see the status of those orders. Have they printed? Have they shipped? Have they been delivered? You can also enroll a new associate. You can also purchase products from here. Another thing I want to just quickly highlight is the settings area of the app. The settings area of the app is right up here in the very top left. If you click on that from here, you'll notice that there's a section called My Info. We want to make sure that you're going there, that you're adding your photo, make sure that that's listed there, your contact information, make sure your address is there so that samples can go out. Also, within settings, if you tap settings, what this will do is this will allow you to go in, and there's a couple of areas we want to make sure you know about. The first one is the notifications. Make sure that your notifications are turned on and that you have both email and text message turned on so that you can be prompted throughout the sample experience to follow up with your prospects. Also, down here at the very bottom, toward the bottom, this is where your support can be received right there within the application. You can either report a problem or you can request a feature. Just tap on either of those items and we can give you the support that you need right there through the application. So again, we're super excited about this new and updated Anovite app, and we know that you guys will enjoy using it, and we'll just continue, guys, continued success and growth as you build your Anovite business.